Sylvia Plath was an American poet, novelist, and short story writer widely recognized as one of the most influential writers of the 20th century. Plath was born in Boston in 1932 and grew up in a family of writers. Her mother, Aurelia Plath, was a teacher and author, while her father, Otto Plath, was a professor of biology and an expert on bees. Her works have been celebrated for their raw emotional power, vivid imagery, and unflinching exploration of the human experience. Plath showed a talent for writing at an early age, and her first poem was published when she was just 8 years old. The poem was featured in the Boston Herald's children's section in 1941. She attended Smith College, where she was known for her academic achievements and her poetry. While at Smith College, Plath won a contest to become one of a few guest editors at Mademoiselle magazine during the summer of 1953. After graduating in 1955, she was awarded a Fulbright scholarship to study at Cambridge University in England. Plath's time in England was marked by both personal and professional upheaval. She married fellow poet Ted Hughes in 1956 and published her first collection of poetry, The Colossus, in 1960. However, her marriage was marked by infidelity and emotional turmoil, and she struggled with mental illness. Plath was married to Ted Hughes for 6 years before Plath learned he was having an affair. They separated in July of the year 1962. Though they were not together, they were still legally married at the time of Plath's death, meaning Hughes inherited the Plath estate and all of her written work. Plath's most famous work is her semi-autobiographical novel, The Bell Jar, which was published in 1963, just weeks before her death. The book tells the story of a young woman struggling with mental illness and attempting to find her place in the world. Plath's writing is characterized by its intensity and emotional honesty. Her poetry is marked by vivid imagery and a willingness to confront difficult emotions head-on. Her work often explores themes of death, love, and the search for identity. Despite her relatively short career, Plath's impact on literature has been significant. Her work has inspired countless writers and continues to be celebrated for its honesty and raw emotional power. She has been praised for her ability to capture the complexities of the human experience in her writing. In 1982, Plath won a Pulitzer Prize posthumously for her selection of poetry named The Collected Poems. Plath's life has also been the subject of much fascination and speculation. Her tragic death at the age of 30, just months after the publication of The Bell Jar, has led to much discussion about the relationship between her life and her work. It is highly speculated that she committed suicide because of clinical depression, but some of her fans blame her death to other nefarious and outside reasons. In recent years, Plath's legacy has been celebrated in several ways. In 2017, a plaque was unveiled in her honor at her childhood home in Massachusetts. In 2019, a new edition of The Bell Jar was released to mark the book's 56th anniversary. Despite the dark themes of much of her work, Plath's life and legacy continue to fascinate readers around the world. Her writing remains a powerful testament to the human experience and the power of art to capture our most complex emotions and experiences. While Sylvia Plath's life may have been marked by pain and tragedy, her writing has touched countless readers and continues to inspire new generations of writers today.